I've attended. The client is a. The amount we're looking for today is £34,226.29. This is regarding non-payment of CSA payments. There's a court order in place of £6.30 a month, to which debtor is not keeping to, and is not making the payments on time. So we're here to sort of try to resolve the matter on her behalf. Morning, sir. Sorry to bother you. Looking to speak to Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. John Welsh from a company called Cobra.
Right.
It's regarding.
It's regarding what? Yeah.
So it's obviously come to us regarding the. Obviously, I believe the court, the order in place.
Go on, yeah.
Have I just woken you up?
Yeah, you have. Yeah, said 7 in the morning, mate.
Yeah. Well, 10. So it's regarding obviously the monthly payment you're supposed to make on a monthly basis.
Yeah.
So it's regarding the court order that was issued, saying that you're supposed to pay around £630 a month.
Right.
You're only paying £117.
Yeah, it's been the case for about 3 years, yeah.
Yeah. So at the moment in time, she's got just over £34,000 outstanding that you owe her.
£34,000? How would that be the case?
Well, you're supposed to pay £630 a month, right?
Hang on a second. Yeah, wait, babe, go on.
So you're supposed to pay £630 a month.
Yeah.
You're paying
hang on, no, sorry, no, it's not, but go on.
So it's not in the court order?
No, it's linked to a P60.
Yeah, and have you provided the P60?
There's nobody to provide it to. She won't talk to me.
Well, she's saying that you haven't provided your P60 for the past however long it's been.
She hasn't even asked for it.
Well, I'm pretty sure she has, 'cause it's in the court order, sir.
Well, no, she hasn't asked for it.
We've got the court order in front of us. I've got the court order in front of me.
There's nobody to forward it to. But anyway, go on.
No, it's regarding the money outstanding, yeah?
Yeah.
So we're here to resolve the issue on her behalf.
Right.
So for the balance outstanding. Now, obviously, so are we here to resolve it, or are you going to ignore it?
It's 10 to 7 in the morning, pal. You just woke me up.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Morning.
I'm getting the gist.
I'm not interested in what you've got to say.
That's fine. That's fine. I get there at 10 to 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
But there's no to be rude to me like that. We're coming to just resolve a matter. Yeah?
At 10 to 7 in the morning, you just woke me up.
We start at 6 in the morning, sir.
Darling, sweetheart.
Jesus, go on.
I'll
yeah.
speak to Steve Benham about this, because this is what Steve does. So this is my...
Correct.
We've had no communication or nothing whatsoever.
There's been no communication with her since last saw her in court.
No,
Yeah.
How long ago that was?
No
That was in
letters.
2017, I believe, November 2017.
Yeah, no
Pass.
letters.
Yeah, when
nothing at all.
Mr. issued the order.
Yeah.
So you've been paying that $117 a month.
She's been paying. So the court order is based on the P60.
I've got it in front of me. Yeah, the whole court order here.
Yeah. So it's based
In
on
the family court.
So it's based on the P60, and I can provide you copies of the P60
Yeah.
that are then linked to the amount that I'm paying her.
But under your court order, so I should provide it to her.
But I've got no means to provide it to her. So if she wants copies of the P60,
Have you not got a phone number?
No.
she won't speak to me.
You not got her email?
I'm not supposed to contact her. In the court order, it says I'm to have no
it does.
contact. with her.
So how you to provide the court? How you to provide the P60 then?
You tell me.
So can't someone do it for you on your behalf?
No,
because she
I'm not
can't
allowed
have
to any
contact with her. So my wife's not allowed to have contact with her. I'm not allowed to have contact with her.
Not,
and when I last contacted her solicitor, and I'd have to dig out an email now from I don't know, maybe
I'm
sort
so
of.
sorry.
That's right.
This is quite funny because it's.
Well, it's not funny because
she's but it's just
bloody nutter.
It's just.
But from let's just say from a no.
No.
Do you want to come in and have a cup of tea?
No, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you.
Hang on. So from about, and I'd need to dig it out. So probably from about 3-4 years ago, I actually.
Just lower your volume because everybody's asleep in bed. I know.
Well, no, I was asleep in bed as well.
I know.
So from about 3-4 years ago, when I last contacted her solicitor, her solicitor confirmed that they were no longer representing her.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So she doesn't have a solicitor, or the solicitor that was retained, and I'd have to dig out their details because I don't know who that was now. Confirmed that they were no longer representing that, her client, or she wasn't the client anymore. So I've got no means. Yeah.
Listen, go on.
Because as you say in the court order,
I've got the court order in front of me. I've got it here in front of me. The whole court order.
So she was to ask for the P60. She could ask me. She could reach out to me and contact me. I could provide her with a copy of a P60.
Yeah.
Now I can provide, copies of those P60s for the past 3-4 years, because you're saying what, £34,000?
£34,226.29.
So hang on. So
so you're due to pay £630 a month.
Well, hang on. Yeah. So
where does she get that figure from? If she's
well, hang on. It's just a simple calculation. So that would suggest that for 5 years, yeah, she's saying she could have asked this like the month after. Yeah. So this didn't surprise me at all. So that's what.
Why don't it surprise her?
Well, she's left it this long.
Yeah, that's
then because any reasonable person would turn around and go the following month. You know, so you're paying £600 a month. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But as you know, when CSA don't jump into it, it's £5,000.
No, but it's linked to your P60, right? So it's linked to your earnings. So if you're paying £600, then the following month you pay £100. Any reasonable person would turn around and say, "Hold on a second, what's going on? You know, why are you paying?"
So she never reached out to you at all in the whole 3 years that you're saying.
For 5 years.
So
I didn't even speak to her in court, to be honest.
So obviously, I'm assuming it was a bad breakup then, yeah.
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 Okay.
She sent the police to me, so I'm not allowed to have any.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I've been through the whole
yeah.
court thing to get access to my daughter and so on and so forth. So at the end of the day, she's decided to leave it that long, sit on it because she don't need the money, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, take this action. Yeah.
Are you the family friend?
Yeah.
You the family that was having an affair with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
For literally 3 weeks before.
Well,
the
whatever. Anyway, that's a complete irrelevance of who you are and what the relationship is.
We need to clarify obviously my point of view. Because obviously I've been given names and stuff like that. I'm trying to go from the storyline, the situation.
Yeah.
That's my point of view.
My daughter's in bed upstairs.
Okay, so that's my point of view. We only get a name and number, yeah.
Yeah.
So as you can expect, I'll get you angry and at 7 in the morning. We start at 6 in the morning.
So
Hence why we can find you, yeah.
Well, no, but it's a bit of a.
And I've been married since 2016.
Okay.
So, you know, we've been together since 2014. So it's 9 years we've been together.
Right.
And we did all work together. And yes, it did happen in those circumstances, and it was unfortunate.
Yeah.
But at the time, wouldn't see any sense where was concerned. So it went to court.
That's your daughter, yeah.
Her daughter.
Your daughter, yeah. Okay.
Didn't see any, wouldn't see any reasoning where was concerned. So it did go to court over a number of occasions.
Yeah.
And always paid everything he's supposed to pay. He's always kept contact with his daughter. Travels to Liverpool once a fortnight. But she is exerted from the house and goes back into the house. There's never any sight of. Communication was always done via, which is his son, because he's not allowed to have any contact.
Yeah.
But recently this year, has obtained a phone number.
Okay.
From
Okay.
So that communication with has stopped. There's no adult communication. It's just am I coming up in 2 weeks? Yes, Dad, you're coming up in 2 weeks. So he drives every fortnight.
Fair enough. No, look, we get that. We get that, boss. Obviously, when the judge issued that you got to pay $630 a month, you agreed to that.
It wasn't. No, the judge didn't say you have to pay $630 a month.
No, it was based on the
figure. Hang on, the figure at the time, because it was linked to my income, was $630 a month. So I'm not disputing that whatsoever. But my situation changed after that. Yeah, and if you were to look
so would you pay $630? So, for example, let me ask you a question. Yeah.
Yeah.
When the judge said, "Look, you got to pay $630," would you pay $630?
Yes.
You would. For how long?
Well, I need to go back and double check. I can't tell you whether. It was
and then you automatically stopped it. So obviously, through your accountant and that, you obviously done you're self-employed.
Because so at the time, I was working for a company that I had a salary of whatever, and there was some stability there. Hang on.
This off the street,
no. When agent want to come in?
No, it's all right. No, about that.
So, because let's try and finish this as quickly as we can, yeah? So I was working for a company that, we were both working for the same company, that we then subsequently left, probably about 6 months after.
Yeah.
So then the whole financial position changed, and of course there's lots happened in between then. There's obviously COVID, so at a point, not into absolute detail, but at a point then, I lost my job through COVID, so I wasn't actually earning or earning any money at the time, but I still paid some money to her. And then subsequent to that, my position then changed again. So I've had a number of different changes in employment.
Okay.
And to say, I could, in the space of probably 15-20 minutes, probably go and drag out the last 3 years P60s.
Yeah.
Yeah, which will show you an earning. And this is my point. So
is there directed earning?
Huh?
Is there directed earning you're earning?
Well, there's earnings over and above that, yes, but the point being, the court order was based on the P60. Yeah. So providing
I get that. But
Yeah.
obviously, you should provide your P60. Going either way, by means hook up by crook or send it via post to a house. You know where to live, right? You can send it via post to record delivery. So you would have proof that's been sent there. As far as they're concerned, now look from my point of view, you're the MD or right?
Yeah.
So I believe you just got a company. You pay yourself a director's loan, which is maybe £90 a month, maybe a basic wage. You understand? So you've lowered your income from maybe 85 grand a year to around about maybe 20 grand a year. So you haven't got to pay £600 a month. That's quite clear.
Well, that's nothing. That's nothing. Now, hang on. Let's be fair. So the job situation's changed on a number of occasions.
Yeah.
This is actually more recent over the last 18 months.
Yeah.
And whatever decision I've made as far as the salary that I take has nothing to do with my maintenance payment.
No,
Nothing
I'm saying to you.
I mean,
I'm saying to you, but obviously, obviously we see it all the time. That makes sense. So from my point of view, we deal with this case all the time. So we see it all the time.
I don't deny that. This is about being tax efficient.
Yeah.
Not about my child maintenance. But at the end of the day, like I said, as far as I'm concerned, it's linked to your P60.
Of course, we respect that. So from my point of view, we got £34,000 outstanding. Yeah. If you're saying to me, look, we're not going to resolve today,
we're not going to resolve that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine, no problem at all. Yeah, you can obviously you have to speak to your solicitor as well.
Yeah.
Because when I'm going to come back and serve you a personal bank notice of bankruptcy order to bankrupt you. Yeah. Next 24 hours. So that'll be our start to petition to bankrupt you.
Right.
So within 24 hours to call our office and resolve it. Our number's on there. Call our office today and speak to them. And obviously
and say what?
Regarding this case. Then tomorrow morning we'll come back and serve with a bankruptcy order.
Right.
Giving you 29 days to pay it. Otherwise we'll start proceeding to
you start proceedings.
Do what we got to do, yeah.
Right. Fair enough. You got to do, yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Is that it? So
that is it, isn't it? I can't say anything else now, can I?
So you're quite blasé about it.
What if this is wrong though? What if
it's not wrong?
Why is it?
Well, no, so hang on.
Why would it be wrong?
So a part of it is wrong because I'm just saying to you that
if the court order stipulates that he has to pay what's on the P60 and he's done that, why would he owe any more money?
But really he hasn't done it because he hasn't provided this P60. So at this moment in time,
if the P60 is provided and it's correct and he's paid the correct amount, why would you then go through a bankruptcy filing?
Because at the moment in time he hasn't provided that P60 for the past 3 or 4 years.
Well, hang on.
So he needs to provide that either via solicitor, stuff like that, and the or your accountant. Provide all of that, and obviously we'll then get our legal team involved in it as well. That makes sense.
That halt proceedings if he's doing that today.
Well, he needs to call my office today and deal with my office today.
Yeah. So if we provide those P60s via the accountant today,
it won't halt action. No, it needs to be resolved.
It, but it delays the fact that you guys are going through. My wife's husband does this for a living, exactly what you do, and it just feels like you've come out the blue with absolutely no.
But that's the tactic. That's how they work, isn't it?
No,
I mean, it's
we've
shit.
had no communication, no letters, nothing, and that. I mean, darling, to file for bankruptcy, it'll pay your car off and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I mean, it ultimately probably doesn't matter a great deal.
No.
To me, in terms of the business, as far as that's concerned. So, we'll take legal advice on it. I mean, in terms of providing the P60, because obviously you say provide that today. Yeah. Well, I can't provide that to her today because I don't have an email address. So
but you can provide it to these guys.
Provide it to you
and then
guys.
we can provide it on.
Okay.
At least in that way, that'll be some form of way to get this matter resolved. Does that make sense? Obviously, there's obviously some bad blood between you and Miss. Yeah.
Well, there is no bad. It's all on her side because I don't see the woman. I haven't seen her for 6 years.
She just won't have anything.
I couldn't care less about.
She's not allowed to come down here and play Happy Families. They were the words she used years ago, and that's the way it's been ever since.
She tried to accuse me of being an alcoholic and not see her for ages, and then take me to court. Take me to court for that. And that proved to be absolute rubbish. So it's just how she is. But listen, I mean,
get that to my firm today.
Send the P60s.
Get that to my firm today. And obviously, then they will then obviously resolve with you. And obviously, look, if there's nothing come through to us or resolved, we will come back. And then obviously, then I'll give it time. Right, boss?
You're welcome to come and stand on the doorstep again.
No, it's not even about that. We have no qualms about that. Do you know what I mean? But next time we won't be so nice about it.
What do you mean so nice about it? Is that a threat?
It's not a threat, no. It's
So
like,
what does that mean then? You won't be so nice about it?
See
Well,
this on telly.
I'm telling you, when I'm nice about it.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
I'm giving you the pre-warning.
I don't understand what the warning is.
Well, you'll know about it when we come and serve it on
What
you.
does that mean?
I've told you, it's on camera, so if you want to request a body cam footage, you can request
Yeah,
that.
you're on the Ring doorbell as well.
No, perfect, perfect.
Yeah?
Perfect. So,
But you won't be so nice about it.
no, no.
Right.
So take that as you want, yeah?
Eh?
Take that as you want.
Hey, leave it.
Threaten me, mate.
It's not a threat though, but it's it.
Come on, bud. You come.
Take care, yeah? Cheers, mate.